All right, when we left off last time, we had finished up this side. So that is the column with 6 columns. And this is going to be the second half, and this will be the second 6. And we already put that on there and then added the gallery heading. So now we're going to go in and start adding. What we're going to do is have 2 rows of pictures of our most famous sandwiches. So let's go in and take a look at what we've done. All right, so this is starting our right side, the second 6 of the 12 columns. This is going to be called our gallery as a container for the entire section. And then we just put a header on there of gallery. So the next thing we want to do is we want to create 2 rows. So we'll create the first row first. So we'll give it a div of a row. And I'll press tab. And there it is. All right, and then in here, at the end of this, I'll put what this is, that this div is for, and this is end of first row. And control slash. All right, then the next thing I want to do is, what's this? All right, so this is our gallery. So we'll put here end of, that's the end of gallery. Okay, so this is the end of, let's call this the end of the right side. All right, and then this is the end of the gallery. All right, and then control slash. All right, so now we know what these divs do without having to chase them around later on. All right, so this is our row right here, and what we want to do is put 2 pictures in that row. So we're going to have to create 2 columns for that. So what we'll do is we'll do that. Each column will be its own picture. So let's do image space and then image source. We have some images already. These are the images, so we're going to use the sandwich one that's inside our images folder. So sandwich one is the first one we're going to use. And if we want, we can go ahead and, that's what I like doing, is copying this so I can't make a mistake. Then the rest of them are all 1, 2, 3, so shouldn't have any problem after the first one. All right, so image source is going to be our images folder slash and then image 1. All right, we're going to go ahead and put an alternate on that. And let's make that on sandwich. On toast. Let's do, I think that's chicken, so let's do chicken on toast. All right, so that's the alternate. And then we have, each of those pictures are 300 by 200, so we'll do a height of 300. And then a width of 200. And then we'll do our second image. And so that'll be IMG tab. And then the source is going to be the same. So let's go ahead and copy what's inside these quotes. Because it's going to be fairly similar. I'm just going to take the whole quote, then do control copy, and then select these quotes, since it's just the image source, and paste it in. All right, so now the only thing I have to change is from sandwich 1 to sandwich 2, and then change the alternate, and instead of being a chicken on toast, this will be our chicken hoagie. Okay, we'll do File and Save, and then refresh and see how it looks. Nice. And they're all warped. So what we want to do is, these are a row, but we also want to go ahead and put them using our Bootstrap columns. So let's go ahead and do that next. All right, so let's go back to our pictures and put them into columns. So we're going to put that right inside the class that we're going to be using. And we're going to be using actually this same class as we have here, because each of the pictures is going to take up half. We're going to have 2 columns, each doing 6 each. Because remember, it's 12. And these are inner, so it's only inside this. So Control C and Control V. Excellent. All right, and then we're going to have to do the same thing here. Control V and space. All right, let's make sure that this has not hosed everything up. Let's do File and Save. And let's go ahead and refresh. All right, so moved everything around. Let's go ahead and do our next, the next row. All right, let's see. All right, so since that is the end of the first row, let's go ahead and tighten this up a little bit. What we're just going to do is create another row, just like this row. Control Copy. All right, then I'm going to go back underneath. Control V. Okay, so this is going to be the exact same thing. This will be the second row. We're going to leave all this, except this is going to be sandwich 3 and sandwich 4. All right, and we'll do File and Save. And then we'll go back to our page and refresh. Okay, so there is our pictures. They're looking a little bit different. They should be smaller than that. All right, so we're going to have to do a little bit of formatting. So we'll go ahead and take care of that in our next lesson.